Okay, so for this review, I've got the Hasbro Ewoks 2-pack, which is meant to be an homage to the original Kenner figures that were released to go with the cartoon. The packaging lets you know what you're getting. This is kind of what the cartoon looked like. So these figures have been released previously, but they're in this pack. They're designed to have the colors that go along with the cartoon. As you see, we got the front here, the top. We've got some pictures of the figures. The sides. We got some nice artwork here of each character. The back. Some more artwork. Again, this is kind of a nice reproduction of what the cartoon looked like. I don't know if this is like original marketing from back in the day. It looks better than what the cartoon looked like at the time. Like this has been created recently. But you got the figures. They come with the little coins, and a bunch of legal stuff. Bottom, nothing special, just legal stuff. All right, so we will get it open here. Okay, so here we have the two figures out of the pack in their separate packaging. So you had a box, and in the box are two carded figures. So if you're a carded collector, maybe you want to display them this way. I mean, this looks really cool. The colors also pop quite a bit. Like this whole color scheme is very nice. And I'll take the figures out here in a moment because I don't care about keeping stuff in the package. So this artwork was on the side of the box. This artwork was on the side of the box. You get to see the characters. Here's the back. They are basically identical. And we're going to open them up here. Okay, so here we have our two figures. Um, show you the coins real quick. So it's got, it's basically the character here. That's Wicket. And there is some writing on the back. I cannot read this right now, but probably be able to read this looking at the video later. And here we've got, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, Kessa or Kneesaa, but similar thing. You can see her, and then on the back, there's her writing. And again, these figures have been released previously. Wicket was part of the vintage collection. He's come out a couple times. They did like a re-release. They gave him kind of like updated. We call it photoreal because that's the printing tech that they use to add some detail to the face. Nessa was part of a multi-pack. Her colors were close to this, maybe a little bit more muted, but they've added some additional, I think they've added some additional color. Like there's this paint for the threads on the top of her hood. And Wicket's accessories. This is the cartoon accessories that he came with. In the vintage collection, they were green. These are orange to match the animation a little bit better. They're very cool. If you're a kid of the 80s, these probably have more meaning to you. If you're a new collector, it's still pretty cool. It's vintage collection, so the articulation is really good. The color, the paint that they put in here is just amazing. That for me, if you're collecting, vintage collection Star Wars figures, this is going to be a must for you. Only thing is that these have been difficult to get a hold of. This was a Entertainment Earth exclusive. If you pre-ordered them when they were initially available for pre-order. That wave has come and gone. It looks like they're getting some more stock in the next month or so. So now's a good time if you want them to go and pre-order again. Lastly, I'll just bring some other versions out here. I don't have the original pack for her, but um, here's some other characters, other Ewoks. Um, the bright colors stand out, but you know, they, even though they don't match the realistic look, just for collecting purposes, I think these are worth getting. Unless you just like completely hate like the idea of having stuff look cartoony and cutesy and stuff like that. All in all, these are some really cool figures. The packaging is good. So if you're, mint on card collector, the packaging is great. If you're a figure collector, they're great figures to have. The only downside just being the availability and the difficulty of finding them online at the moment. So that's it for the review. Thank you for watching, and tune in for some more.